All right, big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight.
You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way, because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming a middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz, when he tried to become double champion, still even keel. When he lost his championship, even keel. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity, where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back.
And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy and not necessarily Pereira represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Good. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. All right, so the wrestler engages him. Oh, nice ankle pick there. His wrestling chops on full display tonight.
Full display, and it also shows you, John, that he's willing to do it in any way, shape, or form to get to the finish line and get his hand right. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Big elbow there, lands. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Adesanya gets touched by that kick there. Man, back and forth we go, and early on, these guys getting after it.
They told us it would be fun, and so far, they've delivered.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
That underhook helping him control that side of his opponent. Nicely done. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, nice land there by Nurmagomedov. When he made his UFC debut in 2012, he wasn't striking like that.
No, he did not look like this. And that's a credit to his coaches, not only at the American Kickboxing Academy, but at Eagles MMA over in Dagestan.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, stacked guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hips, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into him. Attack his feet with your hands, head, chest, back. Lead with your hips, pass the feet, drive your knee forward, try to get the side control.
Unable to connect with the right. Under a minute now to go in this one. Well, excellent takedown defense so far in this fight, and there it is again. He knew if he was going to win this fight, he was going to have to stop the shot, and he's certainly done that so far.
He has done a great job of staying upright. He understands positioning.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big left. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Round two is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov. And on the other side, Israel Adesanya. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Right into side mount.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop
You
it.
got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Big right hook there by the champ.
Good work here to the body on the ground by Nurmagomedov. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Side control is pretty safe there. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. It looks like the arm triangle is getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Adesanya's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Stay focused on the ground. 30 seconds to go.
That was nice.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Adesanya.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Great job back right here. Take a deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. You almost had him out this time. I want you to keep.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just out of range with that strike. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Nice level change. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Khabib's back in side control here. Now potentially working on a submission instead.
That Darce choke is tight. He's up. What submission defense on this play?
Nicely done. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. That punch no good. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
He's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Adesanya. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Oh, now he's in trouble.
He got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions. Knee on belly.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Take a deep breath and relax. You're not defending yourself. This guy can hurt you. You gotta be smart. This isn't the way we trained in the gym. Keep your hands up.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Back and forth we go.
Nice jab.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Oh, right into mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Get that knee in. Shred.
This is a terrible position.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the darts here. That dart choke is tight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Stay 10 seconds to go in round 4. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, my goodness.
And back to his feet.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that power of the man. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Adesanya.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, big shots from the top. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
Oh, nice.
All right, so he's setting up for submission here.
That Darce is tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Adesanya. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Adesanya's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Now he's going full mount.
One minute to go in the fight.
Changing the position.
And right into side control. He's having his way with him here. "20 seconds to go in the fight." Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. The official decision is in. It resides with
Bruce. Go to the
Buck.
judges' scorecards for decision.
For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question who's going to get their hand raised tonight when they get to the center of the octagon.